What's going on? Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. All right. Hope you all had a good rest of your day yesterday. Hope you all ended positive. I ended positive on my pound yen trade. I only took the pound yen trade yesterday. Didn't end up taking anything else because it just nothing really presented itself, or at least that I saw. Didn't really catch some moves that I wanted to catch, but that's all right. At least I ended up positive. Yesterday I caught these pound yen shorts right here and ended up working out well. Looks like it's fully retracing its move from last night. Good morning, Desire. Glad to see you in the chat. For those of you lurking in the background, say hey. All right, let's take a look. Go through our typical market analysis, looking at the news for the day. Philly Fed Manufacturing Index, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Unemployment claims, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Building permits, housing starts. So a handful of economic events coming out at 8:30. Crude oil inventories at 11 o'clock if you're trading oil. Nat gas storage numbers coming out at 10:30 a.m. We have Fed member Brainerd speaking at 1:15 p.m. later in the day, but that's later than I really trade anyway, so it doesn't matter. Just keep an eye on the 8:30 a.m. economic news events, and that'll be it. All right, let's hop on in to the market analysis this morning. Starting with the Dixie. Daily chart, seeing a lot of exhaustion to the downside around 102 to 101.5 area, right in this zone. However, note that the upper end of this consolidation zone sitting around 102.8. We are retesting the backside of this trend line break here, dating back from May of 21. So we're going to do one of two things, clearly. We're going to respect this trend line break, and we're eventually going to break through these lows and continue farther down. Flip side is this is just a retest of this trend line, and we pop back through 103, and then we continue our ascent back up. So right now, Dixie's just kind of ranging in this consolidation. So, there's really no bias on the Dixie today until we break one way or the other. So Dixie's not going to be a factor today, at least for me. If you want to look at intraday levels, you can. You can look at the lows sitting at 102.1. If we break those lows, we'll probably have a nice move down to fill some of this move from yesterday. Or if you break through, as far as directional bias, we'd really have to break through these highs here, sitting right around 102.5 in order to have directional bias. Otherwise, we're just going to be having an inside day today. So as far as, if you want to see some breakout plays potentially leading from the dollar, you want to see 102.1 in play or 102.5, the high and low of the market session this morning. Taking a look at rates. Rates are now sitting at their 200 moving average on the daily chart. So that could provide some support. As you're seeing, that's where the bottom of this wick is for the daily today. Yesterday, pretty strong bearish candle closing below 341. And so most likely rates are going to head up to retest the backside of that breakdown. And we'll see what's stronger. We'll see, is the 200 moving average stronger? Or is this breakdown where a lot of just support was found, is that going to be stronger? So looking at intraday levels to see what's going to drive the market today as far as gold and equities. We're heading up to this retest point. more or less already there. You can consider, I mean, because we already had the retest right here, so we don't have to come back up and retest. So if we were to like stall here, it's completely normal because it's an area that we've seen some rejection before. So, you know, we're going to want to keep an eye on rates today, see if it's going to drive the market at all one way or the other. You're going to want to keep an eye on this 339, 340 or this 342.7 area. These are the zones you want to see. Hold if you're looking for shorts in the rates, which will give us a pop in the equities. Otherwise, looking like we're going to, you know, it looks like we're going to create this similar pattern, or if we break through 342, then it's going to reclaim that breakdown, and you'll see the equities fall off. So rates, just keep an eye on the overhead levels to see if we continue our shorts on the rates. Taking a look at NASDAQ. So NASDAQ shorts, I want you to note this, Desire. Remember I was talking about what's more important, a trend line retest or an area where you have just a lot of contention and I guess rejection in here. And, you know, obviously, clearly it was the area of rejection with the trend line being a secondary level. So it did end up rejecting this area really nicely on the NASDAQ yesterday. We saw a nice pop with the news here, and then it rejected, closed bearish engulfing, and now we're seeing that continuation down. So equities are looking like they're pretty heavy here, kind of due for a nice pullback because we've had about 8 days of, you know, straight green days in here. Now we're running into some resistance, and look, technically speaking, we should head back down towards, you know, 10.6, right? Because that's where you're seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 rejections, and that's also the low of the low since the low of the all-time low of COVID. So looks like the markets could potentially head back down to that area here. Now clearly we'll have some support and resistance. Clearly we'll have some support and resistance along the way to keep an eye on. So first area that you're going to want to watch is going to be the June lows right in here. You saw June lows, strong buying and pivot from there. You saw somewhat of some support here in September. So, you know, it's a little bit of resistance in November. So mainly that was June lows. But the problem is in this consolidation that we've been sitting in since September, there's really no clear like level in here, right? So that's why I'm trying to pull out a little farther and see if we have any other pivot points. Now, if you want to try to get a little more technical here, you could draw your Fibonacci's from the zone to zone and see, you know, where's the 50% mark. And so we'll just do it from this consolidation here. And 50% mark of this consolidation is actually sitting right here where we're at. So draw that yellow line, or orange line over. And so this orange line is the 50% of, that can't be right. That can't be right. Yeah, that's not, I don't know where that came from. That just doesn't even look right. Yeah, so surprise, surprise. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. The 50% is sitting right here at this June low. So we should be clear to go on NASDAQ to head back down towards June lows, sitting right around 11,150. So shorts are in play for me in the equities. On pops, that is, you know, I'm not just going to short where we're at because we're obviously very overextended. I don't know how much momentum we'll have in it today, so I'm not going to look for a huge retracement because you're obviously seeing a lot of selling pressure. A lot of these people are taking profit who bought this up. Shorts are coming in at resistance here. So, I mean, as far as daily levels to short off of go, I'll probably do just the daily high and low. So we're going to look for an area right around VWAP actually. This 60% to 70% area right in here is where I'm going to look for shorts. If we can get a pop into the morning open and into 9:30 nicely open for equities, I'll look for shorts. I don't feel comfortable shorting all the way down here after it being super overextended for, a straight, let's see, since 10 a.m. So almost 24 hours here. And we're just sitting here oversold. So I'll look for shorts when I'll pop towards VWAP here for the NASDAQ. I'm looking at lower time frames. Kind of goes right in line with the 30-minute as well. Right in here. So you had this breakthrough high here. Bearish engulfing. Wick retest, rejection. So this area here, right around 11,370, will be a decent short opportunity to then look for a sell-off into nicely open. So that's what I'll look for NASDAQ today. Let me set my alerts. All right. Set my alerts for the NASDAQ sells if we do end up getting up there. Awesome. All right, so that's equity. Let's move on to gold and metals here. I think who was looking at silver? Was it Werner? Someone was looking for silver shorts yesterday, and I tell you, you got some nice silver shorts yesterday. So hopefully you caught them. All right, gold. Let's take a look at gold. I want to know for gold. So we've had this just massive run from the break of structure here. And if you look at COVID, or I guess this 2022, these 2022 lows in here. Well, that was cool. My pointer got big. If you look at these lows, nice shelf, nice resistance before we then fell this pretty decent amount in here. So we pretty much filled this entire move down pretty quickly, right? Very strong. I mean, this took, let's see, this took April to November. It's 7 months. This took November to January. So that's like 2.5 months pretty much. So a lot quicker to fill the move on the way up here. So we're now sitting at this very strong resistance. We're also sitting at the daily point of control here. As you can see, this red line is the point of control on the daily chart dating all the way back from November 21. So that's going to be a massive area. And you can even see that on the charts if you zoom in on the daily, that's what we're seeing. Well, if you look, this was where the point of control was. So now, you're seeing this rejection here, another wick rejection here, and you're seeing all of this exhaustion, and this buying pressure is stalling out and getting a lot weaker. And so now I'm expecting sellers to come into play here, and we'll short against this daily point of control, this daily resistance, because we have a clean traffic looking left to head back down for the shorts. So I'd expect buyers to start taking profit, sellers to come in here. So I already started accumulating shorts here. So if you take a look at the 4-hour chart, nice doji, this last 4 hour that is, against this resistance here. Onyx, good morning, dude. So hopping down the 1 hour, I took a short it was 1909.63. So right in here, I took a short right in here. And that was my first tier in. And so, basically what I'm looking for is right now we are kind of wedging in here against this resistance. And so I'd expect us to like break down today and start selling off from these daily levels. And so I'm going to start accumulating some sells in gold. You can see that the moving average that was once kind of just providing support and super strong is now flat / starting to roll over and provide some resistance here. And so I'm going to start looking for the market to shift into sellers here, especially if we're seeing the very heavy equities market. And so my second position will look something like this. If we break through these lows here, sitting at 1907 or 1908, then I'll look for some type of retest and drop, and I'll sell on that retest. And that might have to happen on the 5-minute because the 15, 30-minute might just end up not giving us a retest. It might just be pretty decent sell-off. So, but it will be a wick, at least an upper wick on the 15, 30-minute. So once we start breaking through these lows here, I'm going to then start looking for shorts on the 5-minute to add to my position. But I am short gold. I'm going to look for continued shorts today. My stop's open right now because I'm only in like a third of a position right now. So my stop's open. If it does start pushing up into this rejection zone again, where we've seen a lot of rejection before, this is also the daily level, then I'll probably actually look to add up here, and then my stops might be somewhere, up in this range here. But we'll play that as it goes. We'll see. Let's add an alert on gold for the break of these lows here. So looking at the lower time frames, yeah, you can see it's been providing some decent support here. So I'm going to look for an add, something like this. Actually, printing a decent head and shoulders here on the 15-minute as well. So if we can get that break, retest, and dump, we can get a really nice sell-off on gold. So I think gold's going to be the play of the morning today. And you're seeing a nice rejection here. All right, let's take a look at oil. So I'm assuming silver's the same. Yeah, actually, silver looks really nice. Yeah, silver sells are nice as well. But actually, I think gold has more potential today on the sells. So what's the gold to silver ratio look like? I haven't looked at that in a little bit. Okay, so actually still elevated. And back above this resistance area here. This 80-75. So gold to silver ratio moving. So gold's now outperforming silver to the upside. Or I guess that means silver's probably outperforming gold on the downside, that is. Because gold hasn't really been going anywhere, but silver had a pretty decent sell-off yesterday. Cool. All right. So taking a look at oil, I got a lot of just shit in here. All right. Oil running into some resistance on the daily chart at 81 even. A lot of rejection in here. Previous rejection point as well. Current daily, we're sitting in this like consolidation right at these highs. Excuse me. Right at these highs here. Yesterday closed printed right above these wicks, closed bearish. So I'd expect a continued sell-off from there. but current dailies rejecting support here and pushing bullish. So let's hop to lower time frames to see what it's looking like here. Actually, sells look really nice. I see what it's doing. So we had a break of structure here. The most recent swing lows were sitting right in this area here. We just broke. And so now we're doing a retracement to then continue south is what it looks like. So as we start pushing towards towards 79.70 area, or, we'll see how deep we retrace, because, I mean, clearly we have very clean traffic from yesterday's sell-off. And so the latest, or I guess the highest point I'd really look to sell is going to be somewhere in this 80.63 to 81 range. If we get up that far, great. Then I'll look for sells to continue down. However, I guess the closest price that I'd look to sell and enter sells is going to be a valid lower high retracement, which is this 79.70 area, 38.2% retracement. So going to just see how price reacts and see if price finds some resistance anywhere in this area here, and then I'll look for sells to continue down. So looking for oil sells today as well. Looking at the 30-minute or the 15-minute, it seems like this area right in here, the 50% at 80.20, could be a decent area for sells. So we'll keep an eye on that. Let's add an alert. Pound yen. Ooh, sells. I didn't even, I gotta sell. So, all right, let's take a look. So yesterday we had the news with the Bank of Japan left a nice big rejection wick. And did it cover 50%? So it actually closed less than 50% of the entire move. So this for me is really considered then a rejection wick. So it shouldn't really be a wick fill in here because it closed less than 50% of the entire move. And we're now below this support zone here, this 158, 800. We're now sitting below that. Overnight, we had a nice push down, and then now we're getting bought up a little bit. But we're now back at this resistance point here that we broke down from. 15-minute bearish engulfing at that area here. So what I'd like to see for pound yen is something like this. And I'll short on a retest because we're likely to get one more retest of this area here because just one bearish engulfing here isn't enough to find resistance. So what I'd like to see, even if we get something like this, right? I want to see something like that to where we, push away, retest, lower high, and then boom, nice sell-off. So I'll be looking for pound yen shorts as long as we maintain, price below this breakdown here at 158.8. I'll look for sells. If pound yen does start breaking back above this area here, then we'll actually might as well just look for a wick fill because we're back above that rejection point. So, but sells are definitely more appealing to me today on those. Oh, good morning, Nick. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good morning so far. All right. I'm looking to buy GBP USD on hourly chart. There are many rejections upside, and now price tries to break the resistance at 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Let's take a look at pound USD. All right, let's do a top-down analysis. So there's a lot of resistance here that we're now finding as support. A lot of exhaustion to the downside here on pound USD. Hopping down to the 1 hour. 1 hour again. A lot of exhaustion here. I like this hourly close above this resistance. And we had this nice wick retest, and now we're potentially flipping bullish. So pound USD buys actually look really, really nice. I might take this with you. I want to get an initial entry now for pound USD. So pound USD, I'm long. I actually really like this desire. That's a good call. It's a really good call on those longs there, desire. So I'm going to look for, because if you look at the lower time frames on the 15-minute, you have this resistance, this current daily resistance for the morning session. This retracement, exhaustion here, pushing bullish. So we should start now getting momentum to push higher, back up into this like this 1, 2, 4, 100 area. And so now my stop's going to be, I mean, at this point, price should now come back into this range. So my stop's going to be below this wick here at 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. And so I'm going to look, it's going to look something like this. It's going to be sitting around like a 4 to 1. I'm just moving my take profit and stuff real quick. All right, so it's gonna look something like this. 1.23, 539, 2. Yeah, and then stop loss. It's gonna be at 23426. Take profit 23870. No. Yeah. All right, so it's good. It's just it's a 3 to 1 on this one. So I like the play on this one. That looks nice. All right, cool. All right, let's roll through everything again. NASDAQ. I'm actually finding a lot of support here. Let's kind of put a line there and look left at this area here. Okay, so I mean, it's an area that we've seen some resistance, or I guess support resistance. Be interesting longs here for looking for that short. It would look something like this. Could be a decent 3-to-1 long opportunity on NASDAQ. Problem is there's so much bearish pressure that I'm not sure I want to try to catch these longs. I might just wait for the shorts. Yeah, I'm just going to wait for those shorts. All right, let's see here. Gold, I'm going to look for the shorts, or I'm going to add to my shorts. Somewhere around this daily resistance, 1915 maybe. I'll probably actually bag my shorts and then re-enter later. If price closes above this level here for gold, I'm going to bag the shorts because I'm only in a third of a position, so I'm not really losing much. And then because, I don't want, we're in this consolidation right here, right? And we had already broken above, closed back below. And so I don't want to see us come back in this range here because then it's just, we're not really in that head and shoulders. We're not really, it's supposed to reject this area here, this daily resistance. So I'll just wait. If price closes back above this level here, I'm going to just bag them and just try to look for shorts later on. So we'll see what happens there. So right now I'm just sitting in pound USD longs. Pound yen at that resistance here. Where I wanted to short it. It's exactly what I was looking for. My problem with the pound USD longs is I like the pound yen shorts. Yeah, it does. This is the area that this is the area that I was talking about, where that I had to really hold if I'm going to maintain these shorts, this resistance here. And we're seeing that nice rejection there, which is solid. So shorts still looking decent here. That is not a pretty 15-minute close on pound USD. That is not pretty. Yeah, that's ugly. Ugly. Gold looking to reject that resistance, which is nice. I might actually, if we confirm that rejection on like a 15-minute, I might add to my shorts. Still debating whether I want these pound yen shorts here. Probably going to wait until like 8 o'clock because it kind of seems indecisive here. Yeah, we're going to see how this hourly and 30-minute close, because I think it could tell something important. Yeah, it's not having it today. It is not having it, is it? Yeah. Not having it. Let's see. All right, fuck that. No, I've never heard of them. But just because his money's smart money FX, I don't like him. Anybody who calls themselves smart money, I don't vibe with. But yeah, that's cool. Smart money FX, that's funny. Trade like the banks, guys. Nah, I mean, that's cool. Whatever works for him. It's just funny. Smart money FX. Oh God, people are so naive. It's funny. Yeah, I mean, it's like market's definitely manipulated for sure. I'm not going to say that it's not, because it definitely is. Yeah, I mean, exactly what Pablo said. Smart money concepts is support and resistance. If you can find support and resistance, trade off of it. It's the same thing. People who say that they trade like the banks, and it's they I don't know. I'm just not a fan. Gold's looking nice. I don't know. I just feel like trading's a lot more, or I guess a lot simpler. Simpler, is that a word? We're going to make it a word if it's not. Trading's a lot simpler than people make it out to be, right? It's just support resistance trends, high lows. If you can read market structure, support, resistance, high lows, like you don't need to start looking for smart money concepts, start looking for manipulation, all that bullshit. I mean, there's no point, right? It's so simple. I mean, if you understand psychology in the market, you're good then, right? I mean, you have support here, you have resistance here. You had price try to break through this resistance and close right back below. So this should maintain resistance. I'll short against here and look for a sell-off. It's more or less a head and shoulders, so we'll kind of look for something like this. And what did I just analyze? Support and resistance and psychology of the market here. That's it, right? And so it's probably going to work out pretty well. I don't know if it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't work every time, but trading is a lot easier than people make it out to be. And that's why you don't buy and look for a move off support when you have extreme selling in the market, because that would have just stopped me right out. NASDAQ equities are still selling off here, not giving me a pullback. Gold's looking good for the sells, continuation. Oil's not giving me a pullback, enough of a pullback. Pound yen looking like I'm probably going to take a short in the next 5 minutes. If this 15-minute confirms and this 30-minute gives us a rejection wick, I'll look for sells. Mark's has been kicking me in the balls since I got back from vacation. Been trying to short. Finally, yesterday had a good day. Yeah, it's been just straight pushing the last 8 days. But we're now running into some pretty strong resistance here on the daily, dating back to 2021. So I think we can get some nice sell-off here. So I think your shorts are going to be in play the next maybe week or two, and we'll see how long. But I think shorts are definitely in play now. The problem is I understand, I don't really know where you're trying to short. I don't know what you're trading, whether you're trading the ES or the NASDAQ or whatever. But there was really no short opportunity on the NASDAQ on the daily until we came up to this area here. I talked about it on the stream. And we came up to it yesterday, and nice rejection, right? So there was no real resistance to short off of. Alrighty. I really, really like gold shorts on the daily. Yeah, dude, this is where gold just needs a dump. We got about 2.5 minutes until New York open. Maybe we'll get some volume. Gold looks like it's ready to go for the drop. I think so too. I hope so, man. I'm positioned for it. Um, I like the fact that it's holding here as resistance where we had this fake out before. So I think it's good to go to head down. Maybe look for something like this. I'll add on here as well. I'm just going to start adding. 4 hour tells a great story. 1 hour salary, which would also lead to 4 hour lows breaking again. Yeah, 4 hours looking great. I mean, you have this rejection and doji here. And the next hour, I'm looking for this to start pushing bearish and close bearish. And then we can then, like you said, on the hourly, break these lows. For, in the next, I guess the next 1 minute is going to close like this, break these lows, and then head down, leaving a nice rejection wick of this resistance here. I like the story it's telling too. Going to look for pound yen shorts in about a minute as well. There's a sell-off. That's looking nice. Mwah! Mwah! Beautiful. Give it to me. Let's go. Come XAU, I'm just going to dump. I'm going to just pile into these shorts, like just all in. Looking good, baby. Yeah, dude. I think this thing could sell off nice. Like, real nice. Come get rich with us. Hop out my 2020 calling in. Dope. All right, 8 o'clock. Boom. Hourly, nice fat rejection. Looking for the sell there. 30-minute, 15-minute, just fat rejections. Pound yen. Hourly close back below this resistance here. 30-minute rejection wick here. So I'm going to look for sells for pound yen. I like where we're at. I think we can sell off pretty nicely here. All right, so 2 plays of the day here. I guess, well, the 2 that I'm in now. Pound yen shorts and gold shorts. So looking for some weakness in the market. Going to look something like this. Got a 3-to-1 bet back towards London lows here. Yeah. We'll play with that. Stop loss. 58, 912. Profit level 157. $680. Cool. So about almost a 4-to-1 on these pound yen shorts. Gold. Wow. Nice. Gold is looking real nice. All right, let's just like, dude, this thing's about to just die. Watch. Oh my God. Come get rich with us. Gold needs to close below. I mean, we have a lot of 30-minute rejection wicks sitting right here. So got to see it fight through here. I think we will, though. I mean, you had the last 30-minute close bearish, engulfing in most. Had a nice rejection wick of these highs. So it should start pushing down. Maybe COMEX open will give us that push down, I'd expect. So just got to be patient the next 15 minutes. And I'll look for another short in the COMEX open. Pop out of the party. I'm in the game. And this is going to be a Rari. So tuck a chain. Yeah, dude. Gold's going to sell off fucking nice, man. Like, I think gold could drop hard. Like, I think we can at least get down to like 1894 maybe. Like, I'm going to look for a hard sell-off today on gold. I'm going to look for like 1894 probably or something like that. GJ looking good here. We can have a really nice day with these gold shorts and GJ shorts. Got about 10 minutes left until COMEX open, so probably waiting to break these lows until then, I'd assume. Big soda coming, I feel it in my bones. I do too, dude. I really feel like I can just, my whole body, it just feels like a massive sell day for both gold and pound yen. Just, I can, like, following the market sell off yesterday. Like that nasty market sell off yesterday. And then into overnight session. Like, I just feel like it's just gonna fucking dump today, dude. So I am definitely positioned for it. Let's go. Gold pushing down into 9 minutes left. 8.5 minutes left. Oh man, I'm feeling it. So what would this 1-to-1 be for this head and shoulders? You got 100 pips. Oh, right back down to these lows, dude. This head and shoulders 1-to-1's right back down these lows at 1897. So you heard it here first. If you're not positioned, shame on you. Because gold's gonna dump, baby. William, welcome back. The dump. Pound yen's chilling. Pound yen's getting ready to dump as well. I can feel it in my bones. That's right. Oh, come on, COMEX Open. You can't come quick enough. All right. Pound yen looking like it's ripe and ready to go. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, my God. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Oh, let's go. I know Pablo short. Anybody else? Is anybody else short either gold or pound yen? So I know who to celebrate with when we become rich together.
So clean the fan side.
Five minutes, ladies and gentlemen. I repeat, 5 minutes. Until COMEX open, that is. Let's go. 15-minute close on pound yen. Beautiful. 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 Nice rejection wick here against this resistance. Bullish. Bearish close here at these lows. This thing's about to just dump. And then, yeah, dude, that's, oh my God. Yeah, dude, here we go. It's going. And then gold. Steven said short, but still cautious. So I'm glad you're short. You can be cautious. That's fine. But, you know, I guess it's good to be cautious. But I'm pretty confident in these shorts. I'm feeling pretty confident. Pound yen's dumping pretty nice so far. I'm glad you're short because we all can become... Come Get Rich With Us is from one of the Lil Baby songs, I think. But, yeah. I think it'll dump in 4 minutes and COMEX open. I can feel it. I can feel it. But, good. Well, at least you're positioned for the shorts. You'll get to make money with us. Pound yen starting to dumpity-dump. It's getting ready to dumpity-dump on the charts. Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it? Gold hanging out at these lows. Let's see. 2.5 minutes. Let's go. Come on. I'm going to be so disappointed if COMEX Open doesn't do anything. Because sometimes it doesn't do anything, and sometimes it just will just freaking cover the whole chart. I'm hoping this one of those, like, just, it dumps, dude. I think it will. I mean, technically, it's like screaming it like it wants to. It's just waiting for more volume to come in. Nice rejection of VWAP here. Staying below VWAP. 2 minutes left, or 1 minute and 45 seconds left. Pound yen still pushing down here. I'm going to pull my stop down probably for pound yen. Maybe like right around like 800. At this point, pound yen shouldn't come up here. Pound yen looking nice. Still dumping. Gold's getting ready to go. What's going on, Xavier? Welcome. We're about to catch some freaking pound yen's dumping nice. We're short pound yen here. Oh, it's looking good. It's Pablo must be short GJ also. Oh man, it's great. Gold, also short gold, waiting for this dump here. In about 50 seconds, COMEX open. I'm gonna watch GG on the 5-minute because if any like retracement, something like this, I'll add a short. I'm not in a full position on this one yet. So I'm gonna wait for a short on a retracement of backside retest here. And then I'll add to my short. All right, guys, let's watch gold in 15 seconds. COMEX Open is gonna bring us some shorts. Drum roll, please. Sitting right below VWAP. Here we go. All right. Dump it. Dump it. Oh yeah, Oanda I don't think lets you trade metals. That's why I used Forex.com to trade. Because they let you trade metals. Oanda does not. All right. COMEX Open. We're excuse me. We're ready for a dump. Excuse me. Wake up. Can somebody let the market know that it's time for COMEX to, gold market to open? The metals are open now. Excuse me. Ay caramba. Well, that's fun. I've been doing this whole countdown for COMEX Open, but it's still not ready to go. Pound yen's looking nice. Equities. Chilling. Excuse me. Excuse me, gold. Well, we have... Oh, shoot. I forgot in 9 minutes we have news. Born Alarm, you suck. Been forgetting to check in here. No show over the holidays. Yeah, well, there's a show again, So Monday to Thursday, 7 a.m. I'm here, so don't forget about me. Inverted head and shoulders on the gold and silver chart. On the 1 day. Where? What are you smoking? I mean, are you referring to like this being the neckline here? If this is the neckline, then I'll take it because then that means we're going to get a short. And then a run. That's the question, Xavier, is what chart? Oh, the gold to silver ratio. So don't say it. Yep, still not saying it. Oh, wait, forming. Okay, let me guess. It's like this. Ah, got it. I think I found it. Is this what you're referring to? Because forming, so you got the shoulder here. It's going to form a shoulder here and run. Ha! I think I cracked the equation. Victorious. Bornholm's always 10 steps ahead. All right, gold's being a bitch. Yep, that's nice. Pound yen, is it time to add to my shorts? Not yet. Gold, you're killing me. You're really killing me. I stopped for GJ is right here, 158,800. Take profit, 157,680. Back down to London lows. In a gold position, I am. I'm short just in this consolidation amongst these areas here. But it's being naughty. It's being naughty, real naughty. Yeah, I'm not really worried about the. I mean, if you look, I'm kind of playing it off the higher time frames. The daily, strong rejection point here. If you look at the like higher time frame on the daily, like zooming out, the point of control sitting right here at these highs, and this support area back in 2022 of March. Also, this rejection here before we had this nice fall. Daily sitting right at very, very strong, like this zone here, like point of controls up here, zones here, very strong resistance on the higher time frames. So I thought that this lower high here was the last, rejection of the daily as we sit here in this, consolidation with the resistance. I liked the sells. Thought we dump here. But yeah, I'm just bagging my just bagged my shorts anyway. It is what it is. Maybe I'll look for them again if we can position ourselves back below this resistance. But we're heading back into the daily range, the daily zone here. So I'll look at them later. So right now, just watching pound yen. Pound yen's working out. Sad panda. All right, 8:30's news. I forgot. Gold. What is gold doing? You fucking bitch, dude. You fucking bitch. Motherfucker. I hope, fuck gold. I hope it goes up, straight up. Fuck gold, dude. GJ must be your specialist, even like well. Oh yeah, dude. I've been trading GJ for like 5 years. GJ's the best. So I just added to my short here on the retest. I swear, dude, if gold fucking drops now, I'm quitting. Getting a nat gas, dude. Nat gas is nuts. I don't know if I can get a nat gas. Dude, I'm quitting, dude. I'm so quitting. Like, I'm fucking done, dude. Fuck you, gold. Fuck you. Are you serious? Like, I swear, dude. I'm so over. I can't even right now with this shit. Unbelievable. Rage quit. Exactly. I feel like I'm a gamer, and I just throw the controller, turn off the Xbox. I'm done. Oh my god, dude. You son of a bitch. I got out at the fucking top here, dude. The literal top of this, just... you fucking stupid shit ass. Oh my god. Unbelievable. I'm rage quitting. I'm hopping off now. I'm hopping off. I'm gonna go do something else away from the charts. Oh my goodness. But I appreciate everybody hopping in today. I'm rage quitting now, so I'll see you Monday. I'll be back at my home setup, so no more trading setup. So I hope everybody has a good rest of your day. Hopefully you had a better day than me, because I didn't want to. So here's why I closed. I closed because it was closing above this range here, and it was news. COMEX Open didn't give us a drop, so better safe than sorry. But yeah, I mean, Xavier, that's a good call. Get to know the pairs personally, because then you'll start understanding how they move. But that's all right. I mean, it is what it is. You can't win every day. It's just so fucking annoying. But have a good rest of your day, guys. We'll be back. I mean, I'll be back on Monday, 7 a.m. Back at my home setup, so hopefully we'll have a better... Oh, good. It makes me feel better that Born Lam is on my side on this one. As long as you would have done the same thing, I feel better. But, thanks, guys. I'll be in Discord. I'll see you in Discord. Hopefully there's a better NYSE Open or something. But have a good rest of your day.